Hello everyone, welcome to General Orlando 327 plays Final Fantasy XIII, episode 18. We are in chapter 9. We finished the rest of chapter 8, the two boss fights, the end of the last chapter, and watched Vanille and Saz get captured. And now they are here on board the Palamecia, where Lightning, Fang, Hope, and Snow are invading to try to rescue them. So that's where we're at. So let's do that. We got... may as well. Not gonna get very far, but... that. Go for the medic roll level if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. There we go. That's what I was going for you. What was next for her? Let's see. Okay, we just do everything in here. And Snow we don't care about, but we may as well keep working on Sentinel. Alright. Here we go. I did not want this paradigm.
Keep the enemy off.
Forgot to change paradigm back. So why am I attacking the raiders first? I protect.
Change of plan. Didn't even break a sweat.
Alright. Now I'm going to switch this like I was supposed to. So here we're going to have the last type of human enemy, the one we haven't seen yet, which are female units that basically are designed to buff themselves or debuff your party, one or the other. Usually they usually both, actually. Really? With killing Hope in like 3 seconds? That's annoying. This is why Dispel was so critical, because you have to dispel them like right away or you just will die.
Here. Thanks. Keep the off balance.
This battle is strictly optional, but I like it because the humans have a chance to drop both credit chips and incentive chips, and both of those are quite literally as good as Gil. So that's all they're good for.
Change of plan.
Down. See, that started much better. I was actually able to get Protect on everybody that time. It doesn't really matter that she still has bravery because she's not going to be alive long enough to use it.
Time for another approach.
So we're going to swap over to aggression and let Fang deal with the one that's already staggered, and we'll work on staggering the other one. And there we go. Not that we got anything out of it, but oh well. So if you wanted to go forward from here, you could go all the way back to the first area that we boarded the ship on. Not sure why you would want to do that. It would just mean more fighting, but whatever. It's a better place to grind for the rest of the Fristerium expansion coming up. So this is a situationally useful weapon for... Oops, I'm in the wrong place. Situationally useful weapon for light. You see it doesn't change our stats any from the Axis Blade, which means it's low on, well, everything. But it does give you improved rays, which right now is useless to us because she doesn't have rays. Actually, come to think of it, I think Hope Sealing Wither doesn't have rays. Now that I'm thinking about it, she does get rays early. Yeah, there it is. She gets rays earlier than she gets Cura, and for Hope it's the other way around. But still, don't really need it. I mean, you've got Hope. If you need to raise somebody, just toss Phoenix down. Alright, so this battle is a pain. Unlike the previous tactics where we were focusing on the Huntresses, this one we want to take down the other guy first, because it's going to take a while for Fang to dispel all of these. So we may as well just take down the one that's taking pot shots at us and actually has a curing ability, so... use Smart Bomb though after now that Hope has tracked down all of us. Go, stagger that. It particularly matters all that much. this one first, and then we'll handle the other one. Let's try to get slow and curse on it. There's slow. If you leave the huntresses or any female human unit alive long enough, they will recast their buffs like that. Not that it particularly matters because it's still going on at this point, but it could matter. If you hadn't taken down the infiltrator first, you'd be taking that little bit of extra damage at the same time. Hey, that time at least we got a credit ship. The incentive ships are better, but it's something.
We can win if we stay focused.
You could actually get a preemptive strike in this battle pretty easily. Wait, how did you know to cast bar fire? Oh, it's because it's already been using fire attacks? Interesting. Apparently its basic attack is fire-based. That's useful. So there's no point in leaving us in anything where a Fang is a saboteur after we get the first two on, because she doesn't have Jinx yet. So we're better off at this point just staggering it and keeping it in the air as much as possible, which we are going to do in a second here. Of course you're going to use all ground-based spells. Fine. Of course none of us were actually able to attack it while it was smiteable. What was that targeting? It's not as fun as when a behemoth goes to the opposite side of the screen to target you, but still. There's our third Ember Ring, in case we need one. Yeah, you thought two Psycom Huntresses and a ranged unit were bad? This is even worse. And in this case, we want to go back to targeting... no, not those. We want to take these out as quickly as possible again. Got Protect on, so we'll switch to Smart Bomb. Diversity to heal up while we take out the first one. Assuming that, you know, he ever actually casts anything. And then we can start stabilizing the chain gauge here and switch back to Smart Bomb to finish dispelling her off. Then we will do the same thing we just did and use Relentless Assault to finish her off, and then our biggest threats are taken care of. And we've got Protect to deal with the attacks from the other guys, so not a big deal after that. And we're going to do the same thing we did the last time we had a fight like this. We're going to stagger it with Relentless Assault. Then we're going to let let Fang handle it while we switch to the other target. Okay, well, didn't need to do that, I guess. These things are weaker than I remember them being. If I cared, I would have switched back to Relentless Assault to stagger it more quickly, but I don't really care at that point. There's our incentive chip. Nice. So in this case, you're going to want to try to take out, basically like we have with every battle like this, we want to take out the raiders while Fang debuffs and Hope buffs. Once we get, actually we need to get Bar Fire on in this case too, because we're fighting one of these. So, oh, of course he's going to cast Veil first. Why would he cast Veil first? Because the raiders have the capacity to do stale adamus status ailments. Let's see. Let's go for this. No, I actually want to do it this way so that I can get Bar Fire eventually at some point, maybe, possibly. Stop wasting time with Veil anyway. See, this is why I hate it when he casts Veil, because Fang still got Fog on her. Not that it matters in her case, but if it had been Lightning or Hope, would have been completely counterproductive to waste those entire 3 turns casting Veil. Really would like to get at least slow on him. He is? Yeah. Get slow. And cursed. Why is... Oh, because I'm an idiot and Fang's in Saboteur role and all her abilities are spells. Right. So about that. See, this is why I hate that he wasted time casting Veil. Alright, now that Fang doesn't have... curse, please. Go back to aggression and we can finish this. And there we go. I'm targeting the right thing. No, wait a minute. I was at one point targeting the right one.
Thanks. Change of plan.
We don't need status effects on these guys. Oh. Thought I might actually get a preemptive strike there, but whatever. I honestly don't really care about the fact that the last Huntress has bravery on her. Same reason I haven't really cared that much in the past. That really only hurts you if they also have haste, because they're actually pretty easy to stagger and then it's over anyway. There we go.
Nothing I can't handle. You asked for it.
The nice thing about this is that if Fang doesn't actually stagger her target, she's at least keeping the advantage to getting the preemptive strike on the target while we're finishing off the other one. There we go, that's how Smite's supposed to work. Easy peasy. Actually, may as well switch our main paradigm for this next battle too, because it's just as easy, even if we don't get a preemptive strike. And there we go. They gave you those nice easy battles for a reason. And that's the reason. Yup. This one's so much fun.
On your toes.
And again, you definitely want to get Barfire to stick again here too. In this case, we shouldn't have to worry about him wasting time with, he doesn't want to kill this Huntress. I really need Barfire. There we go. And we'll try to finish this Huntress off in a hurry. I hope. Then we'll switch to Diversity to take out the next Huntress. Oh, who still has all of her buffs. Wonderful. Just what I wanted to see. Cool. Alright, Smart Bomb it is. I'm casting one spell at a time. This one. Again. Don't worry. Get this one started.
Thanks.
Then back to Smart Bomb. Probably want to go over. So there's the one. I'll do 2 rounds in this, and then I'll get the bonus ATB gauge time from switching over to aggression. And we just juggle it for the rest of the battle. Hopefully at least one of Fangarai will get a smite on it, hopefully. If she bothers to jump high enough to hit it. This is the equivalent of the Belladonna wand for Vanille. It increases the success rate of the debilitation of Saboteur spells. And because I am primarily using her for Saboteur roll at this point, I'm going to go ahead and equip that. That's kind of a meh, whichever way you feel like doing that. You can leave her as the, leave the strength boost on her for when she's in her commando role. Really doesn't matter all that much. I prefer to do it this way because it will allow me to stick things faster, and then I can get to the commando roll faster. So if she does a little bit less damage at that point, it doesn't matter because she's making up for it in speed. There's our Ravager roll rumble. Backtrack so I remember what their goals are at this point. Let's see. Raise. We did get raised, right? Or did I skip that entirely? Yeah, no, forgot to get that. I meant to get that already. I didn't get Lazari yet either. Wow, I'm doing this all wrong today. Or yesterday, more accurately, since I filmed the last episode yesterday. My sentinel. We want that saboteur roll level. Give her an extra boost to being able to get things to stick. Yeah. Of course we're that far away from it. There's a sentinel for you. Yep, that's everything. And then we can go to commando and start working on his commando tree, because who cares? All right.
Attention all crew, code green. Repeat, code green. Security forces stand by. Hostile forces on board, code green.
Get up! You're being moved! On your feet, scum! You too!
Alright, time to split. Not run. There's a difference.
Gotcha.
Let's go.
Do I deserve to escape?
What? You'd rather die?
What?
Because that's gotta scare you. It scares me. It scares me so much. I think I might die of fright. So, I push myself to live even harder. I can just imagine Dodge laughing at me talking this nonsense. Right now, I'd do anything to see that smile. Stay positive, right?
Gee, it's a good thing we came to, stage a jailbreak, because, these guys were obviously, helpless. But hey, we got almost 12,000 CP to spend. Yay! Alright, let's go for, we got that. Let's get the Ravager roll level next. A couple more spells while we're at it. Blizzard. Oh yeah, we were going for Dispel. We got Dispel. We're gonna go for Raise before we go for the next tier of spells for her. Then we'll go back to Ravager and get Watera and whatever the other spell is over here, Lazara.
Careful.
Oh yeah, I can't launch things with this team. I forgot about that. That's annoying.
Why do they always have to make these things more complicated than they need to be? Watch and learn, kid.
You can tell how much we're really worried about this area since I haven't even bothered to set up my paradigms until now. Alright, seriously, Daniel, you can stop wasting time with that now. Grief.
Didn't even have to ask.
Don't give up!
That royal armlet is a piece of equipment that lowers your, increases your physical resistance. Actually increases both physical and magical resistance. We're going to use that later in some subquest boss fights. Or subquest fights, because that's really all there is for subquests.
This thing's gonna keep
But
us.
whatever. You can fight the group over here, but there's really nothing to get. And like I said, there's a spot coming up where we're going to finish off this series of the Crystarium. And then there's an even better leveling spot in the next section where we're going to do something similar.
Code purple. I repeat, code purple. Security breach. All units on alert. Code purple.
Looks like we ain't the only ones cleaning house. Could be Lucy.
My goal is to get to the spot where we
Come on,
can do
let's
the
hurry.
grinding.
Let's go
and
get
then I'll
rescued.
do all the grinding off camera.
No, not this time. For once in my life, I am going to save her.
All right, now you're talking. Let's go.
I actually don't think that's going to happen though. I don't think we're going to get quite that far. We'll see. No, we're probably only going to get to the
Purple. I
boss.
repeat, code
The
purple.
first boss.
Security breach. All units on alert. Code purple.
All these colors. What's it mean?
Means we're doing our job. Making a lot of SciComm guys nervous.
Who are they fighting?
Vanille.
Let's hurry it up. Neil's waiting.
It's not even time to catch your...
Alright, so we're going to change this to... that. And we're going to swap places there. The reason we're doing this is because we're going to have a lot of fights that that Fang's not as useful as a saboteur, so we're better off doing this. Alright, so there are a lot of encounters here that are strictly optional. I'm going to be taking the paths that collect all of the treasure through the most efficient fights, so that we don't have to fight ones that are unnecessarily challenging, and we're still going to get everything. So. Alright, so we're going to turn left first and get a preemptive strike here. And you're not going to kill either of these or any of these three in a single preemptive strike, so you're better off just setting up your buffs and debuffs. Do some damage to the one and let Fang try to get some debuffs to stick while Hope is casting the usual bar fire and protect. And then you can focus on let's see. Put that one down since it's got both statuses on it. The fact that it has both statuses on it means that all three of the targets have slow, because she wouldn't start casting first until slow was on all of them. Saves you time checking. Again, you want to try to keep it in the air as much as you can because it's just less likely to cause trouble if you do it that way. Not to mention that Fang can avoid a lot of attacks that way. Alright, so now we're going to switch back to Smart Bomb. We've got our buffs, so we don't really need to do anything with that. And then we'll just go ahead and get Curse and Slow. Slow again at this point. Which is probably going to happen for each target. You're going to need to redo Slow and then Curse, whichever ones you have already gotten Curse on. Alright, stop trying to cast Slow on the other one. It's obviously not going to have any effect, so let's finish this. This gets me, may as well just finish it off instead of switching back to try to...
Keep the enemy off balance.
Thanks. Steady now.
Change of plan.
And we'll get... Try to get our fire back on. Well, hopefully we can get Slow first. And then we can finish it.
The enemy off balance.
Actually, I'll use this RPG engage for a couple rounds and then I'll switch to aggression. Not what I wanted! Oh yeah, I don't have aggression anymore, that's why. Well, that was dumb. See, this is what I'm talking about with the whole juggling thing. We got it all the way up to 2/3 to being staggered again before it even hit the ground.
Didn't even break a sweat. Let's
So
get
first
this
off, we want to Libra one of these because we need Hope to know that he needs to cast Shell. Because they cast a Rogun, so it gets really nasty.
Thank you.
And now none of these can be, they can't have curse inflicted on them, so there's no point in switching back to Smart Bomb. So we're just going to go ahead and let Hope heal us up again, and you can see they go down pretty easily. And then we should be able to just use Relentless Assault to finish it.
Just like I planned.
Alright, then we just need to go on to the left here to get a pain dampener, which basically is provides some resistance against the pain ailment that that makes it so that you can't attack, use physical skills or attacks. Then we want to go back here so we can head down this path. Take out these two huntresses. And luckily we actually got a preemptive strike, so it makes this even easier. So we're actually going to just go ahead and do this. Try to take one of them out right away. Then we can actually just use Smart Bomb because we really don't need to worry about one Huntress. Try to get a preemptive strike here. And again, this is not going to go down in one stagger. So what we really want to do is just stagger it, and then we're going to cast Libra on it. And then we're going to go ahead and let... actually... Oh yeah, there we go. I can use Decimation to let Hope apply our buffs while Fang and I start doing decent damage for a couple of turns. Not last, but this way we'll at least be able to get all our buffs on before we have to carry in. And then we'll do the usual Relentless Assault. And because it has slow on it, that's why it hasn't gotten a chance to replace its carapace yet, because we keep attacking it. But I mean, look how far we got into its chain gauge before before it actually managed to get its carapace restored. Now it's just a matter of finishing it. Now imagine what's going to happen when we get Fang and Vanille casting debuffs. And then you figure out why I love the Saboteur roll so much. So So that you definitely want to get here because you want that for upgrading materials later. And they're always going to be expensive to buy, so don't miss your chance to get it. Alright, so we can go this way to fight 2 Vespid soldiers, or we can go this way to fight a Hunterson and Orion, or a Hunterson and Dragoon. So we're gonna go this way. Hunterson and Viking. If I can get the right monster name down. Theoretically, I could get a preemptive strike on these, but we saw how simple they are to kill, so. Try to get flow to stick on it, and then shell going. I don't even really need protect with these. Because protect doesn't help much against that attack, and their actual physical attacks don't do hardly anything, so. Will. And this chest you also definitely want to get because perfect conductors are one of our very useful, one of the few cost-efficient upgrading components later. So you want to be able to get as many of those to get yourself started as possible. Direction. You want to go forward and left. Yeah. Come left off of the end of that one. All you need here is protect. Because these things, as you can see, can do a lot of damage very quickly. But and if Lightning or Fang happens to stick slow while we're at it, that's great. If she doesn't, who cares? That took 3 rounds to get that far, and we're already have 2 people down to half health, or 1 person down to half health, and 1 person was critical momentarily. Which is why it's imperative that you have a synergist here to be really reasonable. I mean, you could do it with Relentless Assault and just drop into diversity when you need to, but I think it's more efficient to do it this way, because if you have Protect set up, then you won't have to worry so much about healing, whereas with Relentless Assault you can switch back and forth a lot more often in this fight. Yeah, we're not even going to get to the first boss fight. Alright, then we gotta do another 3 Viking group. Woohoo. Alright, thank you. There's our preemptive strike. As much as I would love to press the advantage of having it staggered, we need bar fire and protect on. can drop into diversity. Copio while saying that I start pegging this.
Time for another
Then
approach.
we do the usual relentless assault. By the way, I know we're over an hour, but I gotta get to a save point for this to be really useful. I mean, technically I don't. I'm probably gonna film the next episode right after I finish this one, but just in case something unforeseen happens, I prefer to have a nice little save file. Of course she's casting everything on the other one first. That would just be, you know, too rational to ask her to do the one that I'm actually targeting. And then she starts casting curse on the other one. Good grief. Come on, Fang. Get power fire back on while we try to get slow and curse to stick again. There we go.
If there was any doubt.
Keep your mind on the battle.
Thanks.
So the first thing you want to do is get rid of the raiders, because you just don't need that extra damage coming in. And they're much easier to deal with. So, like most of its kind, most scale beasts like this, or Armadillon, I guess is the correct name for the group of enemies. The odds of you getting your debuffs to stick on it before it's staggered are not very high. So you're better off just going at it with everything you got, trying to get it to stagger. And then you can switch over and worry about getting your debuffs on it. Because they'll land much faster this way than they will the other way. Then you can go back to just dealing pure damage. And again, you want to try to keep it juggled as much as possible, because it'll just make your life easier. There we go. And we can get the last chest in this area. The white cape that I, again, honestly never use. I use it so little I can't even remember what it does. Oh, that's fog resistance. So I might actually use that in one battle, but I think I usually prefer to just prevent the damage rather than worry about the... Oh boy, wrong way. Then we can just go right down here, and we're at our destination. We're just gonna have a couple more cutscenes and this episode will be over. I know we've gone over quite a bit, but
Colonel, we've lost the intruders.
I want to get through this chapter as quickly as possible. This chapter and next chapter.
Code blue. If we were orange, that would mean...
The escapees made it through! They're entering the engine room!
No. Damn the sea.
Intruders located. They're on the weather deck, starboard side.
Make it rain!
Desperate times demand flexibility. Code white.
I really wish I understood their code progression. Like, they make a big whole deal about it, and yet, like, they never explain it. Jill's going on and on about what each code color might mean, and it doesn't ever explain them to you. I feel like that could be a cool flavor thing if they had bothered to do it right. Alright, so here's our save point. Thank you for watching. Thank you for enduring through a little bit longer episode than I normally do. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button and share it with your friends. I know there wasn't much of any substance that happened during this episode other than other than Vanille and Saz actually breaking out of prison. Woohoo. But we're getting pretty close to a point where first the party will all come together, yay, and then we'll have some more major plot stuff going on. I hope you enjoyed it. Everybody have a great day.